Alright everyone, Jammer here from Jammer's Wrestling Magazine Collection, and I'm not in the room of sadness today with all the magazines. I'm out here in my front cove living room type deal, I guess, showing off my WrestleMania 23 shelf. I was at that event. I got the DVD here, as well as a Mattel Sean and a Mattel Hasbro style Sean, and also the book. I just got the book about two years ago, maybe, from a girl in town who was actually at WrestleMania 23 as well. Back then, I didn't decide to buy the books or the programs for some reason. I had to get t-shirts for some reason. That was my thing when I went to these wrestling events. I need to get a t-shirt to wear. I didn't even think of the program, but I'm glad I have it now. So that's my little WrestleMania 23 shrine. And here are the Funko Pops. As you can see, heavy new generation era. I have odd ones from older, like there's the Macho King. And there's Hulk Hogan and Mr. T from like WrestleMania 1. But all of these represent the new generation. So that's pretty neat. I know there's a few other ones out I need to get. Like I know there's a Mankind and a Bam Bam Bigelow. And I think there might be another one. I can't think right now, but that's out here in the Cove area. Now, I do have Ultimates. There's Brock Lesnar, Shawn Michaels, Big Daddy Cool Diesel, Bret Hart, another Shawn, the Warrior, Goldberg. I don't know if you can see that. It's Hulk Hogan and Mr. T, Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior, and another Hulk Hogan. They're out here because I don't have room for them anywhere else. Yes, Kesha. I was a huge fan of Kesha back in like 2010 and such, so her posters still hang on the walls out here because I don't know what else to put there. So yeah, that's that. And I also have out here these. I ended up buying the sets about a month and a half ago maybe. I bought the 3 box sets of these plus some additional ones that I wanted. Right. Yeah. I'm missing the Junkyard Dog still, though. I'd like to get him, but... So, I do have wrestling figures out in the living room area, too, as you can see. And I live with my girlfriend, so that's why this is up. Like, she loves music. I love music, too, but I made that for her with a lot of her favorite artists. But so I'm glad that she was cool with the wrestling figures, too. I wasn't too sure if she would be. Like, do you mind if there's figures out in the living room? She's like, no, it's okay. It's both our place. I was like, yeah, that's true. So, yeah. Oh yeah, the Nintendo plushies, they hang out up there. But so, yeah, I'd like to add to this. I'd like to put Ultimates here in this empty wall. I probably will in time. I want to get Razor Ramon, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, Macho Man, not Macho Man. Well, the NWO Macho Man I want to get with and the NWO Hogan. So I know they're on eBay. It's just I never pulled the trigger yet, and I don't know why. Probably because the price. I want to I don't know. I rather not think about buying them. sometimes they want $100 for them, and that's a little ridiculous. But something's only worth what you're willing to pay for, right? That's what they say. But anyways, back down here. Since this is about magazines, let's take a look. Oh yeah, I have Care Bears as well, hanging out down here, and a Ric Flair I still got to put up. I forgot about Nate. All right, so this had the Hall of Fame that Dusty Rhodes headlined that year in Detroit. And of course, this was the match I was excited for. I was a huge Shawn Michaels fan, of course. It was the main event, and I really thought Shawn may have won it, but nope. This match was really good. I do remember that. Undertaker beat Batista, of course. And back when people didn't really hate that man. Well, more people hate him now. The Money in the Bank. That was a good one. A really good Money in the Bank match. This is the title match we get for the women's title. Far cry from what we get now, right? With Charlotte Flair or Becky Lynch or Rhea Ripley or Bianca Belair in that picture. There's the man that we're not allowed to mention. He got a standing ovation as usual when he came up for his match with MVP. Crazy how what he did in his, like, I think Chris Jericho said in Dark Side of the Ring that all Crispin wanted was like to have his wrestling remembered and respected, and because of what he did, that got taken away. Everything about him got taken away. So irony. Ah yes, Kane and Khali. Let's see. Oh, the original ECW versus the new breed of ECW. So it was an all right show. And then they have like highlighting WrestleMania 1 through 22 back here with things. That's kind of neat. You know, just in case someone may not be familiar with a past WrestleMania. I mean, they might be younger, going to their first WrestleMania. They could read about and see pictures of, the past WrestleManias that brought them to where they were at that moment. The funny thing is, too, is I only went to this WrestleMania because, A, it was in Detroit, and Detroit is about like an hour and a half from where I live in Canada, so it wasn't really that far. I didn't go to WrestleMania 18 in Toronto, which it was around 3.5 hours from where I live, because I remember I had a job at the time, and I was doing working midnights, and there was just no way it was going to happen. But I always regretted not having my WrestleMania cherry popped. Right, I was the WrestleMania virgin. I'm a big wrestling fan, but never been to a WrestleMania. Like, how's that even possible? So when they were going to we heard they were going to Detroit at WrestleMania 22. Me and my buddies were watching that at his house on pay-per-view, and we all were in agreement. Well, we have to go because none of us went to a WrestleMania, right? So we all wanted to go. We were up in the cheap seats, very, very high up, and you could see like shit. Like, you couldn't see anything, but I was there. I ended up buying a D-Generation X t-shirt that night, and for my t-shirts craze that I was in. But looking back, I should have bought this program. I'm glad I have it now. Look at that, it changes. It can go Lashley, Umaga, it can go Batista, Undertaker, and it can go Cena, Shawn. So that's neat. So yeah, that's it. Today's video is just a little short one, because I didn't go through the magazines to do something. I was just tired, and I thought, well, I showed you the Room of Sadness, the magazine room. How would I show you the out here, so you can see all the wrestling stuff? I guess Jammer's Wrestling magazine collection videos now have taken over to a new turn to other things as well. I'm showing like figures and everything else. So it might help the channel grow. Who knows? More wrestling, the better, right? Well, on that note, I guess that's it for the video. I really have nothing else to say about that. I just wanted to show that I was at WrestleMania 23. I do have the ticket stub. It's on the wall with my TNA Bound for Glory stub. I went to the Detroit show in 2006 to see Sting defeat Jeff Jarrett for the NWA World Title. So that's it. My two big pay-per-view shows there, back to back, 06 and 07. But all right, thanks for watching, and until I do another video, I'll talk to you later.